Hey everybody, welcome to Uplift with Christopher Jenkins. It's your boy, Christopher Jenkins. I'm so sorry I haven't been, uploading any videos to people who subscribed, and they did exactly what I said. They just subscribed after our first video. The first video was a hit, it was a success, but that's nothing. The best is yet to come. God has put this in my heart to do this, and He's gonna speak today in each and every video that you see. So please, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now. And there's a bell right after you subscribe. Click on that bell right beside the subscribe button after you subscribe. And please, you want to do that so that you can see anytime I upload a new video, because I'm telling you, this year has been the toughest year of my life. I've been through so much pain, but God's bringing me over and He's bringing me through it. And so I want to share everything that He's been teaching me and taught me through this storm. You don't want to miss it. So if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and do it. Thank you so much for your support again. If you already did it, if you liked the video, go ahead and like this video too, because it's about to be popping. I want to thank you if you supported this channel at all. Yeah, thank you so much for your support, because I know it was tough listening to the static and the fan in my first video. But hey, that's why I got a mic now. That's why I actually got a camera. It was a lot to sit through, and I thank you so much for sitting through it and bearing with me and still hearing the message. If you haven't heard the first video, please check it out. You're not going to want to miss it. I want to thank you if you liked the video, if you shared it at all, if you subscribed especially. Thank you so much. Again, just like what I said in the first video, there's so many stories in the Bible, and I'm telling you, there's so many stories pertaining to what you're going through right now. And I just want to bless you with what God has given me, the Word of God, and giving you too. Just like in the Bible, I feel like Job. I feel like Satan told God, man, He only loves you because everything you done gave Him. And I feel like God told Satan, you can do whatever you want to do with him, just don't kill him. Literally everything was stripped away from me. Everything was taken from me. Everything that has significance to me. But it doesn't matter. Today, God's giving me a topic I just want to tell y'all. He blessed it to me, placed on my heart, and it's called, we're blessed by the best. That's right, we're blessed by the best. Divine appointments, divine encounters. And in life, you're going to meet people that mean a lot to you. In life, you're going to meet people that help you to get on over. In life, you're going to meet people that's going to help you to get you to where you need to be, where God created you and saved you for. Those type of people are going to get you to where God has destined you to be. And I want to talk about those people. In life, God's going to put people in your life that mean a lot to you. He's going to put people in your life that encourages you. He's going to put people in your life that's going to influence you to be better, to do better. They're going to have certain qualities and traits inside of them that just influence you to be just like that. Those people are divine connections. Those people are divine appointments. Those people are divine encounters. And that's what I want to talk about today. When you achieve success, when you achieve greatness, when you accomplish your dreams, you didn't do it by yourself. God put people in your life to help you to get there. It could have been your mom, it could have been your dad, it could have been your older brother, it could have been your best friend, it could have been somebody you met in college as your football coach or something. It could be anybody. These are divine appointments. They help to mold you and shape you to who you're going to be and to get you to where God intended you to be, to help you to reach and accomplish those dreams and those goals. Those divine appointments will change your thinking. Those divine appointments will come into your heart and make you cherish memories you can never forget. Those divine appointments are people that help you to yearn to be better than what you are right now. You need those type of people in your life, and you got them in your life right now. So pay attention to them. Learn as much as you can from them while you got them right now, because they're only in your life for a season, for a moment. And you want to make sure you have no regrets in life. No regrets at all. There's a quote I seen one time. It says, suffer the pain of discipline or suffer the pain of regret. You don't want to have regret in life. I don't want to have regret in life, but you're going to have it anyways. But you want to minimize it as much as possible. And this is one way that you do it. Appreciate what God's put in your life right now. Be content with what God has put in your life right now. Be content with the people that's around you. Try to figure out what God's trying to do through you. Don't miss out on what He's doing. And when you do that, you're going to get to that next level. When you do that, God's going to elevate you to higher places. And when you do that, you're going to be living like nobody else. I just want to tell you, you didn't do anything by yourself. There's a quote I seen. It's the acronym for team, or whatever you want to call it. So team means together, everyone achieves more. Remember, there's no I in team, but let me break this down to you. With teammates, you need them. You can't do it by yourself. And that's the divine appointments I want to talk about today. Now, you can't receive and you can't meet these people if you're playing games. There's a quote one time that my dad told me, I love you, Dad, He told me that if you play now, you pay later. If you pay now, you play later. God has called you to do certain things. Everybody's not the same. Everybody's different. We all have different talents. And in saying that, that means you need to be faithful to what God has called you to. What God has entrusted to you, that's what you need to be doing. What God has entrusted to you, that's what you need to be faithful to. You don't need to be worried about anything else. You don't need to be paying attention to anything else. You need to be focused on your purpose so that when you do the right things, you can meet the right people. But when you do the wrong things, what do you think is going to happen? You think you're going to meet the right people? No. You're going to meet the wrong people. 1 Corinthians 15:33 says, evil company corrupts good habits. Again, that says evil company corrupts good habits. If you hang out with the wrong crowd, if you do the wrong things, if you're with the wrong people, you're going to be in the wrong places. You're going to be doing the wrong things. So how are you going to meet the right people in the wrong places, doing the wrong things? Because evil company, evil places corrupt good people, mess them up. They influence them. You want to put yourself in situations. You want to do the right things and put yourself in positions to where you can succeed. You need to stop letting people influence you to not do your best, to not be your best. You need to stop letting people influence you to miss out on the best life that God has for you. You want to position yourself to be where God called you to be and where God wants you to be. In order to do that, you have to do the right things. You need to, that's why it's important to know the Bible, like I was trying to say in the first video. Know what's in there, study it, show yourself approved so that you have the right thinking, you have the right mind, you position yourself in the right way because you're doing exactly what God's called you to do. You're being faithful to what God called you to do. And the only person who's going to know what God called you to do is you. Nobody else can know it. Then he also promised in Matthew 7:7, asking it shall be given, seeking you shall find, knocking the door will be open unto you. If you do those things, you're going to meet the right people. If you seek God's face, he promised in Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. All those things, people are incorporated with that. They're going to help elevate you and get you to where you need to go. In order to meet those people, you need to do what God's called you to do. Because we serve an awesome God, an amazing God, a mighty God, and he can only do as much as your faith allows it. Don't despise what he's doing. He's doing something. He's working for your good, for my good, for everybody's good. You just got to believe it. And you're not going to receive it if you don't believe it. Just faith of a mustard seed again. Just have a little bit of it. You can have a little doubt. It's okay. But just keep on going. Don't let that stop you. Tell God, just like the man whose son was healed, but he had doubt. And he even told Jesus, I have doubt in what you're doing, but I still believe you. God said, that's faith right there. So just have a little faith. Going back to what Jesus said in the Bible, to much is given, much is required. And to those who's been faithful with much, much more will be given unto them. He said that in Luke 16:10, and he said that in Luke 12:48. He said that, to those who are faithful with small things, much more will be given unto them. But to those who are faithful with, nothing, much more won't be given to them. So, you should be striving to receive God's best for your life. You should be striving to receive that kind of power. And just like Peter Parker's uncle told him, with great power comes great responsibility. Remember that, Pete. And he remembered it. And the only reason why he was able to achieve anything great is because he stirred up the gift that God's given him. He utilized what God put right in front of him. And that's what we all need to be doing with everything that God's been putting in our life. Not just with our friends and our family, but with, just our everyday tasks. You're not going to get those appointments playing games. You're not going to get those appointments and meeting those right individuals if you're just going through life moping around and you let life get to you. I'm going to really break this down for you because I want to tell you something else. Jesus promised in the Bible that faith of a mustard seed. A mustard seed is so tiny. So faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain. You may have some doubt about your life right now. You may have some doubt about what's going on. You may can't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's pitch dark. But I'm telling you, turn around. Look to God, who is light, and he'll show you exactly what you need to see. Don't despise what God is doing because he does everything for a reason. There's a reason what you're going through. There's a reason why everything's working the way that it is. There's a reason why people are in your life. Don't miss the blessing. Try to pay attention. Try to listen to what God's trying to say to you. And you might hate your life right now. You might not like the people that you're around right now. You might not see the benefit of what God is doing right now. But just have faith in what he's doing. Don't lose faith. Now again, if you're faithful to what God has entrusted you with, He's going to be more faithful than you ever could. All you got to do is take one step. God's going to take even more. You can't beat God's giving, no matter how hard you try. So when saying that, I want to tell you, man, God's going to elevate you when you're faithful. God's going to do exactly what he's promised. He's going to put connections right where you are when you do the right things. Let's say when you go to the next level, you're going to meet the right people. When you go to the next level, you're going to meet new people. When you do the right things at the level that you're at, you're going to go to the next level. And you're going to meet new people there. And then when you're faithful to that in that next level, you're going to go to the next level after that. And so when you're faithful to what God's called you to, you're going to meet people. God's going to bless you with divine appointments. And when those appointments come, it's going to be bless you in ways that you can never fathom. And that's what the word today is about. You're blessed by the best. I want to meet those people that's going to help elevate me, help position me to what God's called me to do. Because I want to receive God's best for my life. I want to be everything that God created me for and saved me for. I want to be exactly who God called me to be. When I get to heaven, I want to make sure I left it all on the table for God. I want to make sure I gave everything to God so that I have no regrets. So when I meet him face to face, I can smile. I can praise him. I can say, man, I gave you everything I got. And he'll say it too. And then he'll tell all the rest of our brothers and sisters the same thing. So I want the same thing for you. If you want to meet those people, do your best with what God has entrusted you with so that you can meet those divine appointments. And you probably already done met them before. It's probably been your coach, your football coach. It's probably been your track coach. It's probably been a teacher in high school, a teacher in middle school, even an elementary school teacher. It could be anybody. You never know who it's going to be. But when you're faithful to what God's called you to and you're doing the things that God's entrusted you with, you best believe he's going to be more faithful than you ever could. So don't miss out on your blessing. Divine encounters are coming. Don't miss out on those encounters because those people are going to help you see why you're blessed by the best. You can't get anywhere in life without a team of people. It takes a team to do anything. You'll never see a championship team in the NFL or NBA with people winning by themselves. Like, bring the message home with sports. Any championship team you look at in the NBA or NFL, it took a team of people to achieve greatness. It took a team of people to win the championship. It took a team of people to be the best team that year. And when I say that, when you look at any team that ever won a Super Bowl or any kind of championship, just look at what they're like from the trainers to the athletic director to the players to the coaches. They're freaking strong all the way down. It's not just one person doing it. It's not just one talent. You can't win by yourself. You can't do it by yourself. So stop trying to do it by yourself. Let God get you to where he's trying to get you to go. Humble yourself, because you may be missing out on an angel that's coming to your life that God's going to bless you with. Don't miss out on that blessing. Take it. You see, I'm trying to convey to you that you can't do it by yourself. Take example Allen Iverson. Man, he was the only offensive player on the Philadelphia 76ers back in 2000 and 2001 when they went against the Los Angeles Lakers. Going against Kobe, going against Shaq, going against Derek Fisher, going against Phil Jackson, going against Robert Horry. Like, they had a whole Hall of Fame bench, and they had two Hall of Fame superstars. In my opinion, the two greatest to ever play together, Kobe and Shaq. So, like, he can't do it by himself. You can't do it by yourself. So stop trying to do it by yourself and be open to receiving the help that God wants you to receive from the people that he put in your life. And what is funny is Allen Iverson is the closest as it gets to making it that far by yourself. He almost did it. But that's living proof that you can't do it by yourself. Look at any Super Bowl team. Look at any NBA Finals championship team. The Golden State Warriors. Steph, Kevin Durant, Draymond, Clay. Come on, man. The list keeps on going. Steve Kerr and their owners. See, it starts from the top. It starts from the top down. You can't do it by yourself. You need a team of people. Pray and ask God to bless you with that team of people. Pray and ask God to give you the insight and the help that you need to get you where you need to be. Again, you will get stuck in the same place if you're hanging out with the wrong people. You can't meet the right people if you continually do the wrong things. So this is what my video is all about today. It's all about motivating you to seek God, to draw nearer unto him, to seek his face, seek what he said to you, and to be faithful to what he's entrusted you with. You only accomplish anything because of the help of other people. You're a product of everything you went through. You're a product of the people that you meet. You're a product of the things that you listen to. You're a product of the books you read. You're a product of your friends. You're a product of everything. So because of you're a product of everything that you come from, everybody that you meet, choose the right company. Don't waste your time with people who ain't going to benefit you, because God's going to put people in your life that will. And pay attention and listen to those people. Stir up the gift that God has called you to. I want to thank you for tuning into this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please like this video. I need you to do it. And please share this video to anybody that you think needs to hear it, who's losing hope, who doesn't think that what they're going through is beneficial to them right now, who's despising the small beginnings, who's having a hard time through life, because your blessing is coming. Just remain faithful to God. He's going to remain faithful to you. You can't beat God's giving, no matter how hard you try. The more you give, the more you're faithful, the more God will be faithful to you. Just keep on being faithful. Just keep on giving, because it's really true that you can't beat God's giving, no matter how hard you try. God's going to be faithful to you. You just got to believe it. And even when you don't believe it, just do it anyway. Just be consistent. Just like when God told whoever he told to walk around the walls of Jericho, and he had to walk around for 7 days. It made no sense to him. He didn't understand it, but he did it anyways. Him and the Israelites, and it was stupid. I know they didn't even understand why they were doing it. They didn't know what was going to happen. God just told them to do it. And because that they did it, the walls of Jericho fell down, and they conquered that nation, and it was the promised land. And so it could be your promised land too. So remain faithful to what God's called you to. And before I head out, I want to tell y'all, there's no appointment, there's no divine encounter as meaningful and more important as your encounter with Jesus and your encounter with God, your relationship with him. That's the most meaningful one that's there. Don't forget that. Don't despise that encounter. Don't ignore it. Utilize it, stir it up. Do as much as you can with it. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on so much blessing. You're going to miss out on being who God called you to be, what he created you for. You're going to miss out on your full potential. And again, I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. I want the best life ever. And in order to do that, I need everything that God has for me. And I know you want the same thing too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here with me. Again, this is Christopher Jenkins from Uplift. And I need your support. I need you. Please share this video if you liked it. Give it to somebody who really needs it, who's losing hope, who's in a dark place, because they really need to hear it. Also, lastly, please follow me on social media. You can message me on there as well. Please write down in the comments. Let me know how you feel. Please share with me what you're going through. Talk to me on Instagram, talk to me on Twitter, talk to me on Snapchat. My name's Trouble Don't Last. Talk to me on Facebook, Christopher Jenkins, S-E-A-N, Christopher Jenkins. Please, let me know. Don't despise your beginnings. Don't despise what you're going through right now. It's a journey. We all have goals. We all have dreams. We all want to get there right now. But enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Otherwise, you're not going to get there. And you can't meet the appointments that you need to meet. Don't miss out on what God's doing right now, because he's doing something in your life. I know he is. That's why you're tuning into this video. He's going to bless everybody that watches this video. So please, share it. Give it to everybody, all your friends, whoever you think is going to benefit from it. Because I know the best is yet to come with this channel. This ain't nothing yet. Peace.